and gentlemen, allow us to reintroduce your hosts, Malcolm the Milkman Noel, and Scott, the Visionary Home.
This is the show where life and sports collide.
Monday night lights and the ball comes alive. The bass getting loud while the fans all arrive. From the rink to the field to the court where it's loud. Breaking down the plays while we rocking with the crowd. Wall-to-wall TV showing every big play. Half-price wings while the highlights replay. 650 well shots got the whole place vibing. The staff in the city keep the whole ball thriving. Off the bench, where the real talk lives. Off the bench, where the whole bar is. Off the bench, every week we bring that heat. Grab a drink and take a seat. Malcolm the Milkman, Noel the Milkman always delivers. Scott the Visionary Home with the takes you might shiver. Talking sports, talking life, yeah, the stories refresh when the game meets the moment. We go off the bench. Off the bench. Off the bench. The bench.
Cheers! Another episode.
Let's do it. Keep it rolling.
All right. So what's going on right now? Okay. So as we're recording today, Knicks. Yeah, I was about to say it. The Knicks are up 2-0 against the Spurs right now. What do you think tonight? Remember, this is in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, place is going to be crazy.
Where tickets are way too expensive.
The most expensive, tickets ever.
Like, I feel bad for the Knicks fans because you just got priced out.
Yeah.
And, what do you think? Tyler Jennings are going to be there tonight?
I almost bet on it. It seems like a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So what do you think tonight? What do you think? Spurs or Knicks?
I want the Spurs to win a game, but the Knicks are on such a heater. I don't know what it's going to take. They have so much confidence right now, and they're going into their home build-up.
Yes.
They just won 2 road games.
Yep.
Against a team that everyone was like, they're just going to slap it around.
Because we were both, mostly me, were saying that we just watched the NBA Finals in the last series.
Yeah.
But right now, I think if the New York Knicks beat Spurs, the New York Knicks are the best team in the NBA, obviously. But for the last 10 years. I look at what they've accomplished.
Oh, yeah. It's the best team.
I can't think. Maybe the Golden State Warriors, when Kevin Durant might have been able to compete with them. But it's reminded me of the olden days of Phil Jackson and the Kobe era. The way they're passing the ball, the way they're the whole team aspect.
Well, they have a lot of really good players.
Yes.
The Spurs are young.
It shows
the Spurs aren't going anywhere.
100%.
The Knicks are probably. You might get 1 or 2 more years with this team.
Yeah. This is not sustainable.
No.
Especially with generational talent, and you piss Wemby off. Who's going to do that better next year?
Yes.
So,
I don't know, but that's pretty well.
I can't wait for this game.
Yeah.
But, all right, another episode.
Do you have an share here?
So before we introduce our guest today, I want to say this is going to be a season finale in a sense, or a saga finale in some aspect, because till next year.
Yeah.
But we've done sagas on our episode. We had our football weekly talks and so forth. Then the Super Bowl happened and we talked briefly.
Yeah.
Then we did the whole Punch Out experience, but we never put it all together. We've had refs, we've had coaches, we've had national champions on this episode.
You've had people who won their fights. You've had people who didn't win the fights.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. We also had Gus on here, who last week just had Mark at MS, which was huge. And I'm like, hey, congratulations to Kendrick who won the tickets and was able to go. That was huge. But
Let's see all that footage.
oh yes, but overall, it's cool because now we have a way to like cement everything all into one.
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone's also wondering like how much money was actually.
You know what I mean? Like we can actually get some details that we couldn't give out. But like it's not us who's gonna give it. It's gonna be our guest, Teresa. So we'll come on down. Come on down.
Didn't trip over the course.
I didn't.
First time done. I love it.
Woohoo.
How you doing?
I'm
You feel
good.
tall now?
I do feel taller. I'm so glad you put me in this chair.
All right. Well, congratulations on coming on our show.
Thank
Not a lot of
you.
people get to come on our show, so
I know, I feel so special.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
so who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm Teresa Knott. I was the co-chair behind the scenes. You didn't really see me much, but I was working behind the scenes for Punch Out MS. It's a pretty amazing time, pretty exciting as it was my first time being able to coordinate the whole piece all together. In my previous years in Punch Out, I was a participant the first year.
Okay.
I kind of helped out with a little bit of stuff. I made pan flips the first year and kind of did little things. But I was more so a participant.
Okay.
And then I kind of fell in love with it. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of this. It does. Yeah. I mean, when I signed up, I mean, I had no intention. Jay like straight up asked me, he's like, do you think you'd want to fight? And I was like, I don't know if I'd want to do that. It's kind of scary. I don't want to get punched in the face. I don't want to ruin my face. And so I was on a run. I was training for a 10K at the time.
Okay.
And it was the last day of signups before they actually closed it. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it.
I feel like that's how I got roped in.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you did. And then signed up, fell in love, trained, fought. Then next year I was like, oh, I want to be a part of this. I want to help. I want to help shape it.
Like I want to do it, but I don't want to
Do it.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And I already knew what it was like. So, you know, it's kind of like the one thing you have to do before you become part of the committee is just you gotta experience
That
it.
should be a
Requirement.
requirement.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
have to get punched in the face before you feel on the committee.
Yeah, like
Yes.
initiation.
And then, and then this year they asked if I was interested in doing a lot of the chair role and working behind the scenes while Jay focused on the training, and you know Tanya, she was focused on full day of and coordinating that whole thing, which is huge. And then Juan was also working in the back with me. And I was like, okay, why not? And we weren't sure where it was going to go. I mean, we knew how the first 2 years went, but we didn't expect it to get any bigger.
The growth is insane.
Yeah, the growth was huge this year. And, you know, I started taking over the social media and watching the metrics climb, which is something that's super fun for me. Oh my gosh, yeah. I do love a good graph and some good metrics behind it. So seeing that, and then once we started getting into like meeting participants and everything, and you know how you guys came in and I asked you interview questions and stuff, we had some people say that they, you know, saw it on Instagram, and it was so validating to hear that and how they found out, and their why. And I felt like that was part of my impact, like being the one doing the social media, and then somebody being like, oh yeah, I found it on socials, and it's like, yes,
because of you, and you're
yeah.
like,
It felt really good. Yeah. And just every little thing like that along the way was a huge win. There was a lot of like almost I don't know, you get a little sad inside. I don't know, have you guys worked sales before?
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you know when you get rejected a million times and you're just like, oh,
yeah.
when am I gonna get a win here?
For the people who don't know, it's like trying to buy your first house and you place an offer on a house and you don't get it, and you get rejected, and you keep putting in bids and it's getting to the point where it's just like, all right, I'm never getting a house, and you just stop.
Oh, I
Yes.
remember when you were crowdfunding, that was
Yes,
process.
exactly. Which was kind of I think the hardest part is, sponsorship and finding people who want to help support your event.
Yeah.
And that was the hardest and the biggest hurt because of all of the rejection.
Yes, yes.
And trying to tell, like, why is this so important? Why should you care about this? Why should you care about this cause?
I think all the testimonials from the participants, from people with MS that are like reaching out and being like, hey, this, because of this, I'm able to do all of these different things. Like, those are going to help get all those donations coming in.
Yes. Yes.
Especially with all the social media these days, like people seeing it and constantly seeing things pop up on their feeds, like they're more inclined to be like, oh, I want my name attached to this.
Yes. Yes, exactly. I want to be a part of that big impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people in my office were like, oh, he beat somebody up with the Eco logo on his back.
Man.
Great marketing tactics.
It is, yeah. And you get a cool shirt out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I can't really wear those out too often and burn too easy.
Fair enough.
so you have a great perspective because you were there from day one to now, which is episode 3. So you kind of seen the whole growth from like participant action versus like donation action to like the whole experience. Can you talk about how from year 1 to year 2 to year 3, just the donation aspect has grown dramatically?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, give us some numbers.
yeah, okay, we all love the numbers. First year, we were small. I think we only had 10 fights, so 20 participants. It was pretty small compared to what we do now. And that year we raised $18,000, just a little over 18, which was awesome. I mean, first year making any profit, you're like,
Yeah.
Was that
well, not
mostly
profit.
from like participants or was that a combination of everything?
Combination of everything. So our sponsors, participant donations. So, like you guys posting on social media saying, hey, donate to my page. All of that counts within that donation. Yeah. And then from there, the following year, we had more participants, which is one of the reasons why you get more donations. You have more people, more family wanting to support their friends and family. And so I think we made $25,000, just over $25,000 that year, which is amazing because that's $6,000 more.
Yeah.
7 grand more.
It definitely works out a lot easier when you're like, oh no, we have all this footage that we can use.
Yes.
As
Social media is more like we have marketing
Yeah,
material now.
yeah, exactly. We didn't have any, and I mean, if you scroll down, yeah, far enough, I didn't even know what I was getting into.
Yeah.
The first year, and then this year,
I kind of want to.
yeah, go ahead, and you'll see the evolution over the years. But yeah, and this year we were at just over $42,000. So between volume 1, volume 2 combined, we were $500 off of doubling.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
or not doubling, 500 combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is ridiculous.
Yes, it ridiculously amazing. I mean,
that's what I mean. Like, so within the first 2 years, and then third year, you've made what you made in the other 2 years.
Yeah.
Now, that contributes to both you having 2 shows now,
yes,
and more people were.
How many participants
reason.
was it? It was like, I want to say 54.
47 at the end of it.
Yeah.
There were some that dropped out, some that were unable. Like, not that they were unable, they still raised money and everything else, but I would say 47 people stuck with it from beginning to end, which is something I wasn't expecting either. Because in previous years, we had a dropout of, I don't know, maybe 15%.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I first got in, you see everybody in the first few classes, and you're like, this is crazy packed.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're kind of expecting people to slowly drop off, but it was almost like there was like a little lull in the middle.
Yes.
Where people slowed down on training, but then everyone ramped it back up at the end, and like every class is packed near the end, and you're like, this is crazy.
Hmm. I mean, good for everybody because, like I said, I wasn't expecting it. I expected people to drop out,
Yeah.
but I'm glad everybody went through it, whether they fought at the end or not. I like
Well,
just
it's
doing a fight camp
cost.
alone. Yeah, it's hard.
45. That's huge though. Like, and like when you put in perspective, that's a lot of like small people doing it. Right? It's not this big production where it's not like big
Wasn't-
businesses are all donating.
No.
This is just the small people trying to reach out to
Yeah.
the community where the money actually goes to the charities.
Yes, exactly. It's all very community focused. We don't have things like, CEOs of businesses being like, yeah, I want to come fight, and they bring a huge crowd because of that. We have like smaller people, everyday people like you guys.
People that are from
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're just wanting to make a difference in some way. And I think
Yeah.
that's something really special about Punch Out is just it's everyday people wanting to make a difference, and you really feel that difference when you do this, like when you fight.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like the dollar amount hits differently when it's not like, oh, one big company just donated half.
Yeah, right.
Like it's does become a community effort of like pooling everything together so it can go somewhere in the community.
Exactly, and it stays 100% local because it's LHSF, right? That's only within London. Though we do like the LHSF or LHSC services southwestern Ontario,
Yeah.
but it's all here,
Yeah.
which is it really does hit hard.
Yeah. Now, from being a fighter,
Mhm.
being on the board, to then being the chair of the board, every year you've been doing something a little bit different. How was the experience getting into the ring versus being being a member of the board to then being the chair? Like, can you explain like each year and how like
Yeah.
you've grown as an individual because of the experiences?
Yeah.
Position made you the most nervous.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, being the fighter, 100%. Yeah, honestly, it's harder than what I'm doing now. I'll say that. The training, everything. I would say, yeah, the training and the fight was way harder than what I've done now. In the sense of like, I don't know, you're training 3 times a week. You have to pay attention to your weight, which for me I didn't, and that did not work in my favor when I couldn't find a fight. And then when Jake found a fight for me, he's like, "All right, girl, you're gonna have to cut weight." And I'm like, "Oh no,
No.
that's the worst. I don't want to hear that."
That was very lucky.
Yeah,
Once you're a guy over 200, they're like, all right, just don't get under 200 and you're good.
yeah. But then you're fighting people over 200 pounds
Oh, yeah.
or like higher than 200, and little different. Those hits hurt hard. So yeah, I ended up losing I don't know how much, 10, 15 pounds. And it was like not that healthy cut, right? Because you have to do it quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was in a sauna suit. I was skipping. Everything.
Damn.
Yeah, I still have my sauna suit. It's great. I'll never use it again.
Marathon running?
Oh my god, no way.
Were the two as you trained for a marathon?
Yeah. Why not? Sounds easy.
I had on a suit years ago, and I used to, back when I was younger and would have to bike to work, I would just, if it was raining, I'd just throw that on.
Oh my god. Oh, fair. Puddle jumper, as what they call.
Huh.
Right,
You
that's
get to work and you're
smart.
not wet. Which is very helpful.
Okay, I will use it for that maybe. But yeah, that was I'd say the hardest. I mean, I'm a type A person. I like doing things right and perfect. I lost and I took it too hard. I was like, man, taking a loss is really, really hard.
Yeah, I know.
Weird concept to me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because some. And I kind of beat myself up over it. I was like, oh man, I'm not good enough at this. And I was trying to find out.
The hardest part is getting in there.
Yeah, it really is. But once, like, I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but getting on the stage, hearing your song, you go into that like I don't know, everything blurs. You don't even hear your song. It's just like the echoing, in the movies where there you can hardly hear the cheers in the
Yeah, you're
background.
like, what is happening right
Yeah.
now? It feels surreal.
It really does. And
Then you get hit the first time, and you're like, what?
yeah.
How did I do this?
Oh, I know I got hit in the nose at one point and I was like tearing up, not because I was crying, but I was, get hit in the nose and you're like, oh my gosh, why? And then, so after that whole thing, I was like, I don't think I want to fight again, even though I loved fighting. Like I was doing Krav Maga years before that. And I loved boxing and everything. I felt like I was a fighter at heart. But after my fight, I was like, maybe I'm not a fighter. Maybe I can just, be in the background and help the cause without getting punched in the face. Um, and yeah, so then I was like, I told Juan and Jay, I want to join the committee. I feel like there's a lot I can bring to the table. And then,
Obviously,
so
you did.
no, well, thank
Things
you.
have grown.
Yes, they have. And I mean, what's great is that though I had done each step, I've also had friends that have come to every single event, have either or like had people that participated in multiple events. So talking to them and finding out and hearing their opinions of how it's grown and changed also has
Yeah.
really helped shape this event. And yeah, I mean, the following year, second year, I can't even remember what I did. Well, I helped a lot with like donations and getting sponsorships. We did a little more in the sense of making our website more robust, kind of giving it a little more, why are we doing this and showing a little more of our impact.
Yeah.
We were on the radio. Juan went on the radio the one time. We had just little things like that. And then we tried to just make it a little more organized because what we had was really good is like, oh, just a tweak here and there, see how it goes. And it went very, very well. And then the third year we were like, okay, now we gotta
Scale
really,
it up.
yeah, make it a little bit bigger.
Kind of change it for, just make it not feel like the same thing.
Yeah, make it feel almost like every year I felt like it was like you were part of a real show. You know what I mean? Like when you watch a UFC fight,
Yeah.
we wanted to kind of have that same feel of like, oh yeah, like we're athletes, we get free food in the back and we get to kind of enjoy this like
Yeah, that was
different, yeah, right? You get some food, you get some drinks, you get to kind of just socialize and have this little fight experience. Your name gets called, the lights, the music, everything's kind of tailored to you. It makes you feel elite,
Yes.
right? Makes you feel like you're a big fighter, and we want to make sure that that experience never went away. And we also didn't want to take away from the experience that we have. Like you notice, we don't have very many tables or reserved seating for people like we do for our sponsors who helped us out, but for the most part nobody has a table. People are like walking around and socializing. We don't have like VIP seating that you pay more money for and have your own
like a
spot.
list, kind of.
Yeah, we kind of want to make it for the people, and I think that's the number one thing that we wanted to scale, but we wanted to keep that for the people feel. Yeah. And that's always been really important to the team, which yeah, affordability, accessibility.
The cool part about doing it at music hall is you're like you get the people. It feels like you're like I know obviously we're fighting in a ring.
Yeah.
It feels like you're in a cage because like the people feel so close to you.
Yeah, they really do. And the yelling and everything, like you hear, I
Everyone's
mean,
yelling. You're like,
you don't really hear it in the ring, but when you're sitting out there, you're like, oh yeah,
I
that
heard
guy's
the
right
booze.
there.
Actually, to be honest, I didn't hear any of the booze when I was in your phone.
oh well, that's good.
Like,
People booed you?
I was dialing in focus on you in the ring, but like after watching that video, it's like, man, they were booing hard against you. It's like, damn.
There always has to be a villain, apparently. And that's also a hard part. Is like being a part of the whole process, and then you're seeing everybody fighting, and you kind of like
Yeah.
you meet these people and you're like, that person's my friend, I care about them so much, and they're fighting somebody else who's your friend that you care about so much. And I mean, whenever I'm watching the fights, I'm not banking for either person to win. I'm like, I just want everybody to be happy and be happy that they made a difference, whether they win or lose.
It's
And
weird having that disconnect. You're like, well, in the
yeah,
ring, you're like, you go from like, you're in the back hanging out with them to 5 minutes later, you're in the ring and you're like, okay, flip the switch and we'll be friends again in 6 minutes.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely I commend people who can have that experience of
Yeah.
being like, oh yeah, like
Well, yeah, it's like you're saying with trying to make sure the show feels like the fighters in the show feel like it's also about them.
yeah,
Like you put all this work in, and it's kind of like a celebration of all of our work. That it's cool that everybody gets to see it.
yeah, yeah, at that scale too. It's
People that go just for the show, like they don't realize how hard everyone works for it.
yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, unless there's family there that watched their Instagram reel the whole time, or
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of work, no matter what. And I really do hope that everybody who went through the fight camp really feels that way as well. Like they feel like they were truly a part of it, because they really were, and we couldn't have done it without any participants. And
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, now
Weird if no one signed up.
oh my gosh, I cry. I
Like,
mean, well, we had wait lists. Last year we had people on a wait list that were like, "Oh, I want to join again," or "I want to join this year." And I was surprised that there was maybe like 10 people on the wait list, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, people really." We didn't open up a wait list this year. I wanted to kind of leave it so that when next year rolls around, people will be like, there will be a little bit more opportunity for people to see, oh my gosh, it's open and
Yeah.
this and
Well, that's what
yeah.
like you always kind of worry about like, when you guys opened up the second show. It made it so everybody could do it instead of only 32 people fighting and another 15 people waiting for next year. And
Yeah.
next year, only 17 new people could fight.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that makes it hard because you're like, okay, but we want to get as many people involved as we can, and it's hard when you do all this training and then you're like, oh, let's put it on the back burner. Like,
Maybe, yeah.
train for 4 months, and then I took 8 months off. Then I trained for 4 months again, and then now I'm doing it.
Yeah, yeah. And like that was kind of it with the second fight. I mean, we weren't even planning that. That came up like mid fight camp, and it was like, well, we have so many people, and it was like, oh, I wasn't expecting this many. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
hey,
everybody fought hard. Yeah.
One thing I'll say though about the second show, and I was talking to a few people who were actually at the second show, and what they were saying is they didn't realize how big the youth community was getting,
yeah.
and like having a showcase where you see younger people fighting and how determined they were, and like that whole experience educated a lot of the older ones and being like, oh, my kid can actually box now, and there's actually going to be a few gyms that are going to train them. So it was like it was great exposure for younger generations, as well as a good like a showcase for MPT and for like a lot of other people who are just like, I might want to start training because like I know my buddy Silver is signing up for a boxing event later this year, all because he was at our fight
Yeah.
second show. He's like, I want to get in the ring. I want to make a difference.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that is exciting. And I mean, yeah, you don't get to see the youth fights unless you're within the boxing community. And that's the one thing I kind of liked about Encore, is that it's actually bringing more of that raw community in, like, in a different light.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know about you, but to me it feels so underground going to a fight in a gym like that. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
That's
like,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Shout out
yeah.
to Chow though. The food
Oh.
and the bartender was great on point.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
didn't get to experience it, but I heard it was on point.
Oh, the food's amazing. And you know what's great? Since Punch Out, I have run into Chow at multiple events
word.
after this. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
how London is, though.
yeah.
London's a weird, big, small place.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like,
It's true. It's so big and so small at the same time, but I
you think
will
it's
say.
really big until you start meeting people, and then you see them everywhere. You're like, wait a second.
It's true. True.
Yeah.
No, honestly, like I would love to see this continue to a certain degree, where it's like maybe multiple shows within the year,
Mhm.
keeping a steady flow, and then just like continuously. So then it's like two shows in a year, but they're not back to back.
Yes, I agree.
The other benefit of having the second show was a lot of people who were in the first show can get to experience the rest of the fighters and be able to cheer them on and be like, "Oh, we trained together.
Yeah.
Now I can watch you and not have to worry about getting in the ring because now I can just fully enjoy the experience."
Yes, yeah.
So that seeing that was obviously I was in the second show and
Yeah.
got to witness yours, so I was able to dial in, give you some of my experience.
Well, it's cool because you get to experience the show when, like, obviously, yeah, there's no pressure of, oh no, I got to get ready for my own fight in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, right. And you're stressing about it the whole time before that. And then
Right.
after, it's like you've just been punched in the face how many times, and it's like
Yeah,
trying to enjoy. Yeah.
yeah, but like going to see the second one, you're like, when I went, I was like, I was all loose for the second show.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
You can have a beer, feel really good. Yeah.
We were also saying that the first show should always be like, if you've never fought, that should be your first show at Music Hall, and
Yeah.
then your second one should always be like in the basement, like in the gym, because it's like it was more experience and you can see like the skills displayed a little bit more on the encore show.
Yes. Yeah.
I think more people got their money's worth on the encore show, but more families got to see their friends and family fight in the ring, which is also a huge experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
that's the both worlds doing it now.
I agree. I agree. It's like the true culture
Yeah.
of boxing, amateur boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my goal is to eventually convince best case control or best case scenario to get into the ring because they were my sponsor this year. They might as well just be their own sponsor next year.
Yeah.
Or
You could
get in the
sponsor-
ring.
You could sponsor
I could sponsor him. Milky Way on his back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They were pretty passionate about the boxing.
I don't
So
know. I don't know. You and I could probably convince him to join next year. Or maybe just convince his wife to let him.
it's not that bad, I swear.
I fell for peer pressure, so just take them out like a few days before the deadline to sign up. Take them out for a nice dinner,
Yeah.
and then just be like, "Hey, let me e-transfer you. What's your email?" And then he'll just click on the email and sign up.
There you go. I like it.
But yeah, honestly,
It's not entirely how he got me to, but
yeah.
it's not.
But do you regret it? Did you?
No, not at all.
No?
No, it's honestly a great experience. Like, I feel like everyone needs to do something like that. Like, not only are you helping out the community, but you're doing something that's like selflessly selfish,
Yes. Yes.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, you're doing it for the right reasons, but like, it's 100. Like, you're just working on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're still raising money, right? And
that's exactly
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, you're doing it for a good cause, but at the end, like, the show, you're like, when you're in the ring, it's all about you and you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair.
but the show must go on. And it's about the whole experience
You
of
say
like giving back.
go on or Juan?
Thought you were making a pun.
So for me though, doing Punch Out episode 2 and episode 3. Episode 2, if it wasn't for Alcides, I would have never got in to do episode 2. But I got to see you all fight because I was at episode 1
You were.
as an audience member because I knew Alcides because I just finished Fight to End. And then Alcides will come watch me fight. Well, I was like, sure, I'll come watch. So I did see you fight.
Oh
And then I saw this fight, and I was just like, "Yo, this is amazing!" So it was great
Yeah.
to witness it as an audience member. And then last year, got into the ring, and that was just great to like meet you, meet Juan, meet Jay, meet the whole community. Even Denise is amazing.
Oh my gosh,
Like
yes.
the whole team that you guys have was very supportive from both aspects of like fundraising to like personal training to like even mentorship. Like that was the biggest key that a lot of people don't realize. Like, yes, you're giving to the community, but you're gaining a lot from it, whether
Yeah.
it's mentorship, learning how to do things, or just building a better community.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it's an outlet for yourself. Get out some frustration, build some confidence, and like it's definitely something that literally everyone needs to do.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, and there's all those like Instagram reels about people talking about how, how many people run a marathon. Not many people do. How many people jump in the ring to fight for charity?
Right?
Even less. Yeah.
Oh man, I would love to see you back in the ring though. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. I wish. I wish. I don't know if I have that fight in me anymore, but I felt like I was very good. I was a good fighter, but you saw it, so
You were great.
Yeah.
You were great.
thanks.
Give you that. You were great. And like talking from experience, taking it hell isn't that hard. It just motivates you to get back into the ring and like take someone down and being like, you know what? If I didn't lose my first one, you may have not got this or got beaten this bad.
Fair.
I'm just saying. I feel bad for my next opponent. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Happens.
Okay, as long as you two aren't fighting.
Us too. Oh, I'd win. Obviously.
Yeah, I get gassed out real fast.
I'd be running away. Ring circling would be my biggest strength.
Love it. Keep talking. I love it. But overall, so with MS, because like obviously all the money does go to MS.
Yes.
Is there a person that you know that has MS that made you really want to get involved? So,
Can't say Gus. We used him already.
Oh.
we claim Gus.
Dips.
But like, is there a certain person that every time that you were in the ring or on the board or as a chair, you're like, you know what, this person had an impact on me, and this is why I do it.
Honestly, no.
Okay,
But
fair.
and I mean, it feels so disingenuous to say, but I have a couple of friends that had MS, or have MS. I have like my husband's aunt. She had MS. She passed away. I never met her, but I mean, I wouldn't say there was like a direct person to motivate me. I'm the kind of person that just likes doing things for community, raising money, and I'm passionate about anything that's going to help others. It's
Get you.
yeah.
You were already a part of that community because it was already in the family, so you're already exposed to that. So I get you.
Yeah. I just like helping people.
I think
Yeah.
that's also like a lot of it as a participant. Like in your first round as a participant, I'm sure you learned a lot about MS itself.
Yeah. Well, we had one of the participants had MS.
Yeah.
Has MS. I'm sorry, and she actually, her and her partner help out they do the glove table and everything, and they both fought my first year.
Oh, nice.
And seeing how MS could affect her day to day. Sometimes training was easy, some days training was really hard, and
Yeah.
you firsthand seeing somebody experience it, it's like, wow, they are going through a lot and they're still fighting through it, and she did great.
Motivating
Yeah.
thing, and like you can see it happening, and like for us, like when we sat down and talked with Gus and like tried to learn more, like you're like, it gives you that extra fire when you're like, okay, now I'm understanding things a lot more.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, like just being a part of Punch Out MS doesn't help us in the long run. I can't even speak today. In the long run, talk to learn about MS from Gus, right? Because
Yeah.
if it wasn't for this community or what you guys were doing, we wouldn't have had the opportunity to talk to Gus, right? And see what he's doing, what the impact of MS has on him or other people that, you know, I also have in my circle that I just learned had MS. I was like, oh, why did I know about this last year when I was raising money for MS? So, like, it's crazy how just doing something like this can have such an impact on the community once you put your face on top.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also, shout out to you for getting the Jordan.
Obviously. I had no idea.
Even coordinating it all.
No, I did not. I did not get the email about it, but you know.
Fire though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, you should have worn if you had worn your red ones.
I know.
I mean, you still have Jordans, but like
I almost wore these ones similar. I have like olive ones.
Oh.
That are similar to this. I think they're Jordan ones. My husband buys all my shoes for me. He just tells me what's cool, and I'm like, okay, I'll put them on. So my daughter also has. She has the high tops.
oh
But
yeah.
yeah, hers are destroyed.
Well, that's kids.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I think that's everything on my end.
Yeah. Thanks for everything you've done.
Yes. Huge
Everything you've done, everything you're doing. I know you're still going through all the pictures.
I know. I'm sorry. It's taking so long. Don't be mad. I'm trying to make you guys look great.
I'm so excited to see all those.
He's got in the ring, fought.
No, I disagree. I disagree because
You're like, I still don't want your job.
you only have a few months to train. You're working year round, getting sponsorships, talking to people, making things happen behind the scenes.
Yeah, all those little connections.
So thank you. It's huge, and I think for all the participants in Punch Out, we thank you for what you've done.
Thank you, you
And we'll see you
guys.
in the ring next year.
Yeah, maybe.
You got your water?
I do.
All right. Cheers to closing out Punch Out.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Another one in the books. Off the bench, London, where life and sports collide. Let's go! If you're rocking with the show, let me hear you say yeah. Hit the like, subscribe, show the love everywhere. From the city where the fans never sit on the fence. Every week we bring the heat off the bench. If you're rocking with the crew, let me hear you say whoa. Spotify, YouTube, let the whole world know. Turn the volume up loud when the episode ends. We'll see you next week off the bench. Big love to the sponsors that keep this alive. The spots where the city pulls up every night. The clubhouse, where the game's on the wall. Cold drinks, big screens, best sports bar at the mall. Best case scenario, keep the city stress-free. If the bugs try to move in, they handle that easy. And Milky Way apparel, yeah, you know the brand fly. Forest City pride with the galaxy style. Community strong, that's the mission we rep. From the mic to the crowd, every episode set. So if you vibing with the stroll, don't forget what to do. Tap that like button and subscribe too. So if you vibing with the show, don't forget what to do. Tap that like button and subscribe too. Share it with your crew, let the whole city know. Off the bench, London is the place to go. Off the bench, if you rocking with the show, let me hear you say yeah. Hit subscribe now, help the movement grow here. From the bar conversations to the stories we tell. Every episode feel like ringing the bell. So until next time, keep your passion intense. From the whole team here at Off the Bench. Malcolm the Milkman, Noel. Scott the Visionary. Oh! Off the bench. Off the bench. London, we'll catch you next episode. Oh! Off the bench. Yeah. Off the bench. London. We'll catch you next episode.